Hello there and welcome to this new video where today I'll be showing you how simple it is to build apps with AI. It's gonna be a bit of a different video, not the usual live build and me live building, but I already did the work. Now I'm just gonna walk you through how I did it, how you can do the same for your app idea, and yeah, actually show you how easy it is, because it's mind-blowing. 2 years ago I had to learn programming to know how to do stuff like this. Now I did it in like 20 minutes. So yeah, let me walk you first through the app, how it works, what it is. Basically, in a nutshell, it is a booking platform for one of my clients. He's a financial guide. It's in Slovakia, so the text in Slovakia you might not understand. I apologize, but I will be translating as we go any information that you need to understand. Now, yeah, as I said, it's for a financial guide. He has a whole company and a structure of people under him. So this will work for all of them. There is a registration in here. They've got their own account, so everything is set up. Now, let me walk you through how I build it, where do I build it, what tools I used, and yeah, how you can do the same. So first off, the foundation is built fully through Whacka, which I believe right now is the best tool for this stuff out there. If you would like to try it out, down below you will have a link with my referral, where basically you've got a little discount since we are partners. Okay, now first I started off with a bit of a bigger prompt. I even sent this over to probably ChatGPT, though these bigger prompts are super easy because they have this built-in function where you can just talk. Let me show you. Hello, I would like to change the colors. Where you can just talk and it will transcribe it for you, so you don't really have to write and do any of the work. Okay, now this first prompt is basically me rebuilding Calendly, because that's the idea of this. I wanted it to be like Calendly, since till now they were using Calendly, but obviously it costs like $20 a month, and this costs nothing because it's completely for free. So the main things that we want to have is the homepage, so the dashboard with some KPIs. We want to have the event page where you can create new events, edit them, change them up, and copy the links. Then we want to have this event page where again it is like a calendar where you can see everything that's happening in the next days. Then the hours, just like Calendly, when you are available, when you are not available, and overview of all of the analytics and KPIs. Then just last thing is the account settings. So you can choose the time zone you are in, some small description, emails for notifications, everything. Here it's pretty important I put one, since I will be showcasing you some notifications we get already. Let's save it up. Okay, now the next thing that I did is, I believe, make a few changes to the UI. Okay, no. It basically created an app just for him, so just for my client, which wasn't ideal since we want to use this for all of the employees under him. That's why we needed to create a real signing up, and it is connected to their database, I believe. Let me see. Yes, it is connected to their database, so I don't really have to connect anything. No Supabase, no nothing. It just works and lives right here, which is to me super nice and good to have if you are a beginner. You don't want to connect to Supabase since probably you know all the stuff. Let me scroll back down. Okay, that's what we did here. And then I had errors with the signing up that sometimes happen with Whacka. I'm not sure why, but it sends over errors that you are already signing. If that happens, just send over a text to the AI and we'll fix it. Then I wanted to connect it to Google Calendar, since that's a pretty important part of this, I believe. I mean, you want to have everything in Google Calendar and Apple Calendar, so you don't want to have it stored in like 10 different calendars of your events. That's why we have it in here. Now, it doesn't work exactly how I wanted to, because connecting this full thing to Google Calendar will require us to have the Google Cloud API for every single person that signs in, and we will need to get verified, which isn't something that I was willing to spend time on right now, since this is not some huge project. It's just a simple thing. So how it works is you copy the booking link. Once you're in here, you can choose time. This is the same old stuff like in Calendly. You put the phone number, you put something in here. Okay, now once the booking is created, you can just click add to Google Calendar. Here we've got the link that will add the whole event to your Google Calendar. Financial planning review, you can just click save. It's already in your account logged in if you're logged in through a browser. And then your forum, it works the same way. So I think Pretty good feature. It's super simple to add. I mean, this is just a custom link and that's it. You can also download it to Apple and Outlook, but we don't have a specific link for that since they don't have integration like Google Calendar has. Alrighty, then the next thing that I did was, I believe, change the UI because I wasn't choosing available. Okay, no, available hours were a bit of a cutoff, so I had to change that up in here. Basically, this part was here, so you couldn't see the full thing. It was functional, but I just didn't like it, so I changed it, though that's nothing too crazy. Okay, then we added some reminders and confirmation email, and then we changed the UI of the booking page, because this booking page, I wanted to have it much more sophisticated and much more specific to my client's use case. So what I did is go to ChatGPT right here, since the new ChatGPT 2 image generation model is absolutely amazing at creating stuff with actual text and structure. That's why I sent over this prompt. So again, basically, we want to create a booking app for my client. He's a financial advisor, blah 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 blah. We just wanted to give some information so it can create actually a good prompt. Now normally what I would do, and just a quick tip in prompt engineering, what you want to do at the end is just send over to him and ask him, the AI, for you to give any questions. Sorry about that, that was pretty confusingly said, but basically if I were to send over this prompt, at the end I would say, ask any questions that might make this prompt much better. And that's it. That's 10x is your outcome 99% of the time. It just takes a bit of time and energy to answer the questions. Okay, so it gave us this output, which I'm fully comfortable with. I mean, it's pretty good. We don't have to use it exactly like this. It's just an example. So that's exactly what I did. I sent it over to Whacka, since in the new feature you can also add images, PDFs, and spreadsheets, which is super cool. So I added it right here. Let me scroll. Okay, and I'll send over a quick prompt that I want everything in Slovakia, and this is just an example. Also, I wanted to delete this specific section for ages 16 to 20 since I didn't like it. Anybody can come to this, so yeah, I just want to delete it. Maybe you want to have meeting with some 30-year-old and it just takes them off their way. Okay, once we've got that, it created this this booking page. It is super simple, of course, but it looks nice. It doesn't look bad. I mean, this is the title of the call, so overview of your financial plan, 60 minutes, where it is happening, so the location, who you are meeting with, some picture, and then here you just choose specific date, choose times that are set up on your account in the hours section. Okay. Then the next thing that we needed to do was, or at least what I tried to do, was change the HTML for reminders, because when I try to book a meeting, let's do like this, continue, let's again fill this up with my Gmail address and everything. And what I want to do is have some nice reminders like 24 hours before the meeting, 3 hours before the meeting, and obviously a confirmation right after the booking. But what seemed to be happening is Whacka has a specific HTML format that it cannot change. So it can change the input that it puts there, so different text and stuff like that, but it can't change the actual HTML code, which is super disappointing. But I mean, you can do this with any type of API yourself. This is how it looks. Of course, it isn't the best, but for a simple app like this, it's pretty nice, and you don't have to pay for the email hosting, for the domain hosting, for anything. It just takes care of it themselves, which is pretty good. I don't think you can find it anywhere else. Though if you would like to change it, I tried to find a workaround, and you can use the Resend API, resend.com, which is a platform or software that lets you send over emails with their API, and you can add some new domains yourself, and you just do everything from here. Alrighty, then I think that was the last thing that I tried to change the name, but I mean, that's just some other stuff, because Finched, I mean, it looks pretty weird. Finched, what type of name is that? So yeah, that's pretty much it. These are all the features. Here we've got the analytics. This took me all along, I think, about maximum 10 minutes of actual work. Of course, it takes some time for the AI to create it, but of me actually coming here and changing stuff, 10 to 20 minutes, which is crazy to me since Calendly is a huge software that costs you 20 bucks a month. This is completely for free. Now I just click publish and I've got my app, and voila. Okay, so I hope this was helpful to you. Again, go check out the description because you've got some discounts in there. Thank you, have a great day, and bye bye.